my students have hung these paintings. I really don't like to call them students anymore because their work's so good. They're art. You're impressed with what you're seeing on the walls. There's a lot of work here. It takes a long time to get an exhibition like this together. I've been teaching at the gallery, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. And I think 3 of the students have been with me the entire time. What happens is people see my work either in the gallery or on the internet or somewhere in an exhibition, and they think, I want to paint like that. So they come to your class, they find you teaching, they come to your class, and then they don't like you. So the next term you lose a few and you pick up a few more, but 1 or 2 stay with you. And over years, we have 4 terms a year, and over a couple of years you wind up with people that like your work, that like your personality, and they also all interact really well together, and you form, to coin a phrase, you form a family. And this is our family. There's 17 artists. There are more in our class, but sadly because they've only just joined, they had nothing to put in. So every work in here is basically been under some form of my guidance. I'm really proud of them. Like, I look at this exhibition, we only got it up last night, and it just sort of, I stood back, they all went home, and I stood here looking at it, and I thought, wow, you know, these people have learned so much. We wanted to do, apart from learning how to paint, artists have exhibitions, and they need to learn how to have an exhibition. They need to know how to hang their work. They need to know how to curate an exhibition and reject work. They need to feel rejection, sadly, because that happens big time. And as you get rejected from little shows, you get stronger and you start to put up with that. But then you start entering the Archibald and you put months into a painting and you get rejected from that. So, I've asked 3 of my best friends who are artists on the coast here to judge the exhibition, and they took quite a while, so it was hard for them. And 3 judges is good because you get a very honest opinion about which is the best painting. And so someone here is going to win something tonight, and others might feel, But I've got a lovely student who I think the world of, and is coming along so well. Now I'm going to give it away. She's also my youngest student. She's homeschooled, and I'm one of her teachers for 1 day a week, which is really impressive for me. And she's just getting the octopuses down there. The octopi is her latest painting, and it's her thinking which is really starting to impress me. So without any more ado, I'll put my magic brush on the little mouth. I knocked up here. And Gabby, if you'd like to come and get that. A bit of money here. Where are you, Gab? Served you well, yeah. I'll call on Yanni or Janet, who are our judges. We've got Russell Austin, Yanni Johns, Janet Cobb as our judges, and they're going to tell us why they picked the painting.
Okay.
As you can imagine, we're actually all quite different, so our expectation and what we're looking for is quite different. So it's great to have 3 judges with a degree of diversity. I'd like to say congratulations to everybody that's hung. It's no mean feat to get your work together. It's very challenging to have it hung. It's also a great way for you to appraise your own work when you see it hung amongst other criteria for looking at artworks. Anyone who knows me is I'm fairly design-based in my realist artwork, so and I consider myself to be a contemporary realist with a strong figurative bent. But I tend to look at the basis, why did they choose that subject, and what were they trying to say, how effectively did they say that, and the means that they used to get that information on there. So it's not just technique, it's the way that they've simplified, regardless of the subject, their image and being able to get their message across. So Yanni will speak on his
talk about
insights.
what grabbed me.
Yeah.
Well, painting, like John Berger, who was a famous writer, television person in the 60s, he wrote this book on the ways of seeing, and it's about how 1,000 people would stand in front of the same painting. And they come with their own biases, their own, their own education levels, their own likes, their own dislikes, and so no way can we ever see a painting in the same way as individuals. You'll all see these paintings as different from the way I see it, but what I go for is a story, is an emotional connection to that picture that I'm seeing. And what I expect from my work is that it tells a story, some sort of story, so that every person that sees the work can connect through their stories and through that emotional connection. And so the way I selected tonight was through an emotional engagement with the work. And what I saw in the work, I will say, is congratulations to all the artists and to Graeme to take people who are painters and make them art. Russell will announce the winners, and if you'd like to talk about the winning paintings with us, by all means, bring it on. And by the way, I hate judging.
I'll get straight to the point. The runner-up is Graphic by Kim Lawson. Okay, the first prize is a painting, and it is Rebirth by Ellen. This one up here.
Graeme Balchin. Mate, how do you feel? It's like you've given birth to
It is how I feel, yeah, giving birth, yeah. Without the pain.
Yeah. Are you proud of it?
Yeah, really proud, really exhausted, bloody happy.
Congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
A great show.
Yeah.
And I'll stand on record, on camera. I'm never judging another bloody art show.
I want to get you out of your comfort zone. Yeah. I can get all these artists out of their comfort zone. I can get you out.
Yeah. All right, I'm at the exhibition called what?
Collective.
Collective.
Yeah.
That's Yanni signing off from Collective. See ya.
See you later.